All right, everyone, we're back with some local news provided for us by the Citizens' Voice. In response to a spate of ongoing trouble and violence, authorities have shut down the embattled Plymouth bar, best known as Bull Run Tavern. We feel it's a nuisance bar. There has been a lot of trouble over the years, said Luzerne County District Luzerne County District Attorney Jackie Musto-Carroll. The people in the community have had enough. The owner was given a chance to clean this up. Things haven't changed. The Main Street Pub, which sits across the street from a senior housing complex, is an intentional, illegal, and torturous disruption of the community, the district's attorney's office wrote in a court filing approved by Luzerne County Judge Hugh Mundy. Since January 1st of 2006, police were called to the bar for problems and crimes at least 105 times, the filing states. Owner Neil McMahon claims this is racially motivated. If I didn't serve black people, you wouldn't be here. Black people deserve a place to drink too, said McMahon, who is a white man. McMahon threatened a federal lawsuit. I will make more money on a lawsuit than I will on a stupid bar, he said. The court order shutting down the bar and prohibiting entry is valid for 5 days. A hearing to make the order permanent is scheduled in Luzerne County for Tuesday at 1 p.m. in front of the Judge C. Joseph Renkamp. After the bar was padlocked, McMahon pulled his pickup truck out of the driveway and onto Washington Avenue, where the bar is, and he screeched his tires and drove off. He parked at his residence less than a half a block away and later walked back to the scene where a state trooper went to speak with him. Police said now he may face traffic citations as well. So, that's what's going on in Plymouth. They're closing down the bar.
Why they hit him all of it? They ain't giving him no break at all. He leaves. Come here, sir. Traffic. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Cut guys some slack.
I thought it was funny the way he reacted. At first he said, this is a racially motivated issue, and then he said, well, I'm going to make money because I'm going to file a lawsuit. Well,
yeah, especially since...
Is he going to act on it being racial, or what is he going to do?
I don't know.
Like I
just think he's going to get caught up in semantics and in language. The fact that he used the word, I'll make more money on a lawsuit than on a stupid bar.
Yeah.
Doesn't really...
So is he trying to stand up for his bar, or does he want to file the lawsuit? It's like, pick a side, buddy.
That's hard.
You know what I mean?
I think he's probably just pulling at, grasping at straws.
That's
whatever he can get to
whatever
make
he
a
can
point.
get.
Yeah.
105 times though in
right.
about 2 years.
And I heard that. I heard that on the news yesterday too. They were talking about like some of the specific acts that went on that were
sex acts took place openly in the bar and outside the tavern in view of neighbors.
Right, exactly.
A senior citizen's home is across the street from this place, and they have to watch people having sex outside.
Right, and no one. I don't say no one wants to watch
Where's this
that.
place
But not
at
very
again?
many people want to watch that.
It's in Plymouth. But anyway, guys, we have a very special for you about Veterans Day. We hope you enjoy.
Between Halloween and Thanksgiving, we are allotted a day to take the opportunity to recognize the soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines who exhibit the sense of duty and dedication we have come to expect of our United States Armed Forces.
Hello, my name is Staff Sergeant Dick from HHB, 1st 109th Field Artillery. I work here full-time with the National Guard. My thoughts about Veterans Day is it's a time to honor all of our service members that served in the military during wartime or peacetime, and to remember their service and their sacrifices that have allowed us to sit here and be a part of this beautiful country as we know it today.
I took some time and asked some students at Wilkes what their thoughts on Veterans Day were.
And my thoughts on Veterans Day is pretty much, it's a day off to reflect on the past troops that pretty much did everything. And that's why I'm here in this country, enjoying the freedoms. But in all seriousness, I enjoy a day off.
And my thoughts on Veterans Day is it's, I don't think a lot of people think about the reason why we celebrate Veterans Day, but I think it's a good holiday.
I'm Staff Sergeant Cholak from Gulf Company 228 out of Kingston, Pennsylvania. I believe Veterans Day is a day to honor those who have served and who have fallen for our country. People don't fully understand what Veterans Day is. Most people think of it as another day off. But when was the last time you thanked a soldier?
As we approach Veterans Day, let us be reminded that war is an ugly business, and those who face it with the amount of loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, and personal courage that our service members do means that they deserve to be recognized for their efforts, and we are given a day to recognize them. So on November 11th, Veterans Day, find a veteran you know, find a veteran you don't know, walk into a VFW and shake random hands, and thank them for defending your freedom and for working tirelessly to bring freedom to parts of the world that only know oppression. This is Joe Cooper. Happy Veterans Day, Wilkes.
That was really nice.
That was
Veterans
great, Joe.
Day is tomorrow, November 11th.
Yeah, I want to just remind everybody of that. Now we're going to take it over to something a little more lighthearted than what Joe had us, and we're going to take you to some entertainment news. We're going to talk about one of my personal favorites to talk about in the entertainment world, and that is the fabulous Miss Britney Spears.
Hooray. Yay,
Yes,
Britney.
I do love me some Britney. However, the Australians don't seem to be receiving her as well as most of the rest of the world did on her Circus World Tour. Britney Spears only landed on November 3rd, according to her Twitter page, in the land down under, but she's already receiving scrutiny, and that's actually coming a lot from the government. Virginia Judge, the Minister for Fair Trading for New South Wales, said she's considering options to make sure that fans aren't misled about Spears' tour. Now, just in case anybody here or any of our viewers don't know, Britney Spears doesn't typically ever sing live in her performances. Her performances are meant to be more of a spectacle, so she does a lot of just the singing, dancing, and particularly in this show, acrobatics, which doesn't really allow her to sing. So she lip syncs, and apparently Australians never knew that. Judge was quoted on thehollywoodgossip.com as saying, "It is Britney's prerogative," which is a play on one of her songs, My Prerogative, but it is Britney's prerogative to lip sync. It is my job to make sure consumers know what they are paying for up front. The Hollywood Gossip also noted that they should probably also warn about expletive-laden tirades and wardrobe malfunctions, which Britney Spears is incredibly famous for on these tours. Well, then in an even more recent news article, they have said that fans have been complaining about the quality of the performance. So it's not only the government complaining, but it's the fans complaining as well.
Yeah. Well, speaking of theatrics, let's see what Kirsten Cook has to say about theater.
I love the theater.